I'm just like goofy as heck when it comes to girls because I just don't know. They're scary to me. They're just scary. And the threat of like complete and utter annihilation of my self-esteem is always ever present. I just am so scared. I just, I'll see a cute girl in like the supermarket and I'll look at her and she'll look at me and I'll poop. And I just don't know what to do. I'm just so scared. And even if they're nice, and even if they're like, hey, what's up, Big Papa? I'll be like, poop. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. So I wish things weren't so complicated is the thing. Like, I wish I could like talk to somebody and just have it be us talking and not us like potentially checking out whether or not we should like, date or hook up or something like that. I wish we could just, like back when you were in 6th grade and your mom would take you to the mall to watch a movie with your friend who's in 6th grade and it's in the dark and you're really scared because you can smell her hair conditioning and then your pinky's right here and your pinky's right there and you're like, oh my god, our pinkies are touching. And then you're like, okay, here it comes, here it comes. Wow, 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 wow. And then you're like, ah. And you're like, I hope she doesn't take it away. And then she's like, oh, and you're like, oh my god, we're holding pinkies in the dark! Oh. Like that simple time where a simple pinky touch in the dark was a score, Your little heart's like, I'm gonna pass out! And like your hands are all gross and sweaty, so you pretend suddenly you gotta tie your shoe in the dark in the movie theater so you can go, well. And then she's like, woo, and mysteriously, no more sweat, it just disappeared. It's magic. I yearned for that time when things were just simple. There's not so much pressure. So this is a poem about that. It's called Falling in Like. You make me feel goofy. Goofy, like I blush when someone mentions your name. Goofy, like I have a bazillion things I want to tell you when you're not around, but face to face I just stare at my toe making circles on the ground like I'm all thumbs and no place to put them. Like, I just want to write you a note that says, do you like me? Yes, no, or maybe. Whatever random cool I've been able to harness leaps from my grasp when you enter the room and I feel old school. And by that, I mean grade school, like back in the day when the space between wanting to touch someone's hand and actually touching it could hold lifetimes of passionate yearning. Girl, I don't want to make out with you. I want to make a fort with you, right in the middle of the living room with all the sheets and all the blankets and every chair in the whole house. A soft labyrinth scented with fabric softener and hot chocolate with marshmallows, laying on our tummies on the avocado shag carpeting and eating golden grams right out of the box. We'd be the best spellers in all the 6th grade spelling bee, and we'd spend our recesses in the library, quizzing each other over dueling dictionaries and encyclopedias and having cutthroat Scrabble wars. And you would always accuse me of cheating, but I still swear that ishkabibble is a real word. And if you got the chicken pox, I would ride my BMX bike across town on a Saturday and climb in through your bedroom window to hang out with you while your parents were shopping so that I could get chicken pox too. Then we could stay home from school and talk on the phone all day long and watch game shows and Twilight Zone reruns together and take breaks only for dinner and the bathroom until it was bedtime. And we whispered into the phone under the covers in the dark until we got really sleepy. And I would say, are you asleep? And you would say, yes. And a little while later, I would ask her, are you still awake? And you wouldn't say anything. And I would just lie there, listening to the sound of your breathing. On my homemade Valentine's Day card, I would write, I like you, in sparkles and glue. Only my handwriting is so bad, all my K's look like V's. But we decide that's better anyway. I live you. We'd make pinky swears while biting our thumbs and cross our hopes and hearts and hope that I promises with words like always and forever and never ever ever. Promises you can only make when you're 12 and don't know any better. Back when 3 weeks at summer camp was an eternity and a change of school's a disaster. Back before pimples, before underarm hair, before bra straps and makeup, before graduation and college and graduation and real life. Back before resumes and jobs and careers and mortgages and marriage and divorce and debt and disappointment. Back when summers lasted forever. And our very first kiss. Oh, the cheek. Was the scariest, weirdest, most wonderful, awkward thing in the whole wide world. That's how I like you. Liked a lot. So which is it? Yes? No? Or maybe?